Hello, welcome back to Martin Games, and today I'm talking about my 12th game I finished in my 52 game challenge, and that is Horizon Zero Dawn for the PS4/PS5. So yeah, today I'm talking about Horizon Zero Dawn, mainly the DLC, because that's what I finished in this challenge. I finished the original game about a year ago, maybe. I remember, I've not talked about the original game on my channel, so I'm going to talk about the original game and the DLC, but I actually finished DLC in this challenge, not the original game. So I brought the original game like 2 years ago, I think, maybe 3 years ago now, on sale for like £15. This is before the DLC was out, and it took me 2 years to actually finally play it. This was like maybe a year ago, maybe it was 2 years ago. It could have been 2 years ago I actually played the game first time, so it could have been 4 years ago I brought this game. But anyway, that's going back to some information you don't need to know. But I love this game. Like, the story is amazing. The lore of what happened to the world in the past is really interesting, and I love to find out more, especially when the second game is coming out soon. Just to go into more in-depth lore of the world. And also with Aloy, there's a story behind her as well and what her character is. I'm not going to spoil anything in this video, but the lore and the story is just amazing. And I'm not a big fan of big open worlds anymore because I don't have much time to play them. The original game took me about 30-ish hours to finish, and that's doing a few side missions as well. Not too many, but I did quite a few, and that's not a bad length game for an open world game. The DLC took me about 8 hours, so for a DLC, that's pretty good. Especially when I finished Miles Morales for that's like £50 game. That's a pure AAA game, and that took 8 hours. And the DLC, I think I bought for like £8 on the sale. And that took 8 hours as well. So there's a chunky DLC in this with extra bits I still need to do. But I finished the main story. I did a few side missions as well and like a few weapons. But yeah, the DLC is so good. And so is the main game. The main game's more like set in the summertime. It's very vibrant colours. And the DLC is set more of a winter time. It's snowy mountains. And playing that in the winter just felt very Christmassy, and I really liked it. But obviously Aloy has a bow and a staff, that's her main weapons. Use the bow like all the time, like setting up traps, and you can do like a slow motion shot with it as well, and you got to upgrade all the weapons. It's just a really cool RPG open world game. If you haven't played Horizon Zero Dawn, you've got to play it. It's amazing, and you can buy like the complete edition, which gets the main game and the DLC with it. But really cool. But obviously you start off facing these smaller sort of Velociraptor monsters kind of thing, or herbivore ones. I'm going to call them monsters because they're kind of like dinosaurs, but they're robotic dinosaurs. So I'm just calling them monsters from now on. But later on you see these big like T-Rex, alligator monsters, and it's like you try and face them at the start and you just die straight away. But as you level up, get new upgrades, new bows, stuff like that, you then learn to actually fight these big monsters, and taking them down takes a while, but it's so good to do. Also, she has this weird head thing that scans the area for enemies. You can see where they're walking, stuff like that, and get weak points on the enemies, and it shows you what's the weapons you need to hit the weak points. That's a really cool idea, and I think it has lore behind that device as well. But to actually have that in game and show you where the weak spots is really cool. Aloy is a character I really like. She's new to the world, so it helps with the player explain things, what's going on, but also she's very sarcastic, and I think she's one of the best PlayStation original characters. Up there like Nathan Drake, for I think PS4 this came out originally. A PS4 original IP is so good. These games are so good. Also graphically, I played the original game on PS4. And it looked amazing. I played it on PS5 and it still looks amazing. PS5 doesn't make much difference to the gameplay. It makes the loading screens go a lot faster. But yeah, graphically this game is really good. I really love how this game looks. If you have a PS5 or PS4, you have to pick up this game and play it. It's really good. It took me a while. I remember playing a demo of this at EGX a year before it came out, and I enjoyed it, but I was like, the bow feels a bit weird to use, but it does at first, but when you get used to it, and it is really cool. yeah, that is my review of Horizon Zero Dawn and the DLC, which is called Frozen Wilds, I think. Yeah. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. Please give a thumbs up, leave a or subscribe. Bye.